Hi, I'm Tiffany Callahan, and this is Entertainment Scoop. Today we're sitting down with O'Neal McKnight, the new star of Time Kosher Soul.
Turn up.
You have to tell us a little bit about how it started and, like how you came to be on this new show.
Wow. It started like 4 years ago. I came up with an idea called Kosher Soul. My then fiance and I were just at home chilling, and we was watching Keeping Up with the Kardashians, The Jersey Shore, all these different reality shows. And I was like, you know what? We should do a show. She looked at me like I was crazy. And I was like, we have an interesting dynamic, biracial, interracial relationship. And she's Jewish, I'm black. And I just felt like you never really saw that on TV. Correct. You know what I mean? You never really saw the dynamics of an interfaith, interracial relationship. So I shot a sizzle reel. My boy DJ Cassidy, he CC'd me on an email to Melissa Cooper and Michael Hershon, who runs Ish. They loved the idea. They was like, give us a couple months to sell it. And they sold it in like a month to Lifetime. Lifetime bought 12 episodes. I'm the producer and co-creator.
How are you enjoying it, like doing the show? You guys recorded everything. How was it?
We shot for a course of like 4.5 months, and it was interesting because we got married, and normally when you get married, you do the whole honeymoon thing. Mm-hmm. You don't necessarily go right to work with your wife, mm-hmm. and we knew we loved each other, but this was definitely how can I say it? An experience to really like we love each other because we were dealing with each other every day, and it was cool. I got a chance to really know things about her that I didn't know over the course of almost 10 years of dating on and off. I really got a chance to watch her blossom as a star. You know what I mean? Because initially I was like, well, if I don't pitch it as a docu-series, I wanted to pitch it as a sitcom.
Of course.
But I was like, I think we have big enough personalities to pull it off, to be able to sell it to the consumers, and it would be a great a branding platform for us for all the different endeavors and things that we aspire to do.
That's awesome. And you're no stranger to being in the limelight. You come from a lifestyle of living and being in a part of that celebrity family, right?
Yeah.
How is that?
I moved to New York City in '95. My cousin is Andre Harrell. He started Uptown Records, signed Mary J. Blige, Jodeci. You might have heard the famous story of Puff being an intern. Puff was my cousin's intern. And then he went on to be the president of Motown Records. And for me, Andre was really that gateway to getting in. A lot of times people think it's easy when you're connected to somebody. Actually, it's a lot harder because people just assume you're going to make it. Mm-hmm. So a lot of doors got closed in my face because they were like, listen, you're related to Andre Harrell, so we're going to put you in the back burner and we're going to go with this person versus you. And I just had to prove myself twice because he had already been so successful and really created that ghetto fabulous culture.
With people trying to strive and do the same thing as you are, like be a reality star, be on TV, you said it yourself, it's not really necessarily that connection, so you would say it's more of a hustle than the connection, right?
Yes, it's definitely more of a hustle than a connection, and it's really stepping outside of yourself and like looking at the world.
Of course.
We all individually have the ability to do great things, but I think sometimes we get very complacent in where we're sitting or where we're standing. So for me, coming up with Kosher Soul, I was just looking at TV and I was like, this is just an obvious situation.
Absolutely.
What we represent is nothing new. People have been dating interracially for years, but why not really put it on a platform with a storyline that would, tell an amazing love story about how two totally different people came together.
And as far as your show going forward, I mean, what's going to happen with the end of the season? Are you guys waiting to be planning another season or what?
Right now there are talks about a second season, which we are extremely excited about. The show Kosher Soul, it really follows my journey to my conversion to Judaism. It also, follows a love story and us getting married and just really showing people that you can come from two totally different worlds and meet in a middle ground of understanding and love, because love has no color. It's a roller coaster ride. You know, you got everybody from, you know, myself, obviously, on the show, my wife, Miriam, Farnsworth Bentley, my cousin, Andre Harrell, Russell Simmons. You know, you got a slew of different big personalities that help carry the show and the storyline of the show. But it's a fun show, and I want everybody to tune in every Friday at 11 o'clock on Lifetime.
And for people, again, who are trying to kind of accomplish what you're doing, do you have anything that you want to tell them, like advice or, you know, things you've learned along the way, as far as your accomplishments?
My only advice to people who are trying to do what I'm doing or something very similar to what I'm doing is really stay true to yourself. You know, Donald Trump said something in an interview once. They were talking about Michael Jackson, and he said, you know, if Michael Jackson was still alive, do you think he would have done anything different? And Donald Trump said no. And he's like, because I wouldn't have done anything different. And I really feel like people who are visionaries and people who have a very, very clear vision of who they are and what they are and how they can execute it, they're like this. You know, I'm always open to opinions. I listen, but I really know what I want to do. I brought you a mix CD.
Oh, let's look.
Yeah, my boy Jeff Goldstein, DJ MOS, we put together a little mix called Kosher Soul, some hot beats for your soul.
Okay, nice.
Turn up season.
Is there any way that people can get a hold of this?
Yeah, you can go to blueandcream.com, download it. MOS, big shout to him, Jeff Goldstein, the whole crew over there at Blue and Cream. They got a store in Manhattan, a store in the Hamptons, and it's fun, man.
That's awesome. The man of many talents,
Yes,
O'Neal McKnight.
yes,
Thank you so much for coming in.
Thank you for having me.
And can you let everybody know where they can reach you out on your social media?
Oh, yeah. You can follow me at O'Neal McKnight, ONEALMCKNIGHT. And that's Instagram, that's Twitter, the whole thing. And make sure you hashtag Kosher Soul at Lifetime.
Of course, always. And it plays also Fridays at 11, you said?
Every Friday at 11 p.m. on Lifetime. So when you're on that couch, sipping on that Ciroc, giving your girl a foot massage, woo, turn this to Kosher Soul. Oh, I'm getting out of here.
Thank you so much for coming in. And again, this is Entertainment Scoop. I'm Tiffany Callahan. Stay tuned.
Boom. Yo, this your boy O'Neal McKnight, and right now you're watching Entertainment Scoop.